4-section part your mannequin, and then like I said, you're going to pin it all the way up and not just pin it to the side, because you do not want the section you are not currently working on to over process or to start processing, okay? Because it will get over processed. So we start with a 4-section part, and you start the relaxer in the most resistant part of the head. Who can tell me the most resistant part of the head? Give me a guess.
The back.
The back. Why is it the most resistant part, you think? No. I mean, that is true. It's where all the head is, but that's not why it's resistant. What part of the head is closest to the sun and gets the most exposure to the sun and the elements? The top. So the back of your head is not going to get as much. It still gets it though, correct? I have this on tape, baby. I have it on tape. I got you, okay? I don't want to record it. That's students. Never allowed. Okay, so 4-section part the hair. Subsections of a virgin relaxer and a relaxer retouch is 1/2 inch. Can somebody tell me why you think it's so big? Why do you think the subsection is so big? There's no wrong answers. You got to do it faster, but that too, though, right? So we're gonna do the virgin one, okay? Little fact: the active ingredient in a relaxer is sodium hydroxide. Guess what else sodium hydroxide is the active ingredient in? What do you think? No guesses? Nair.
Oh, you said that.
What does Nair do? Remove hair, right? If you leave it on too long, what's it gonna do? In clumps. Another tidbit: you cannot do a relaxer with permanent hair color. You cannot do a relaxer with decolorizer. It will take your hair out. Has anyone ever seen the movie with Tina Turner, the Tina Turner vibe? Did y'all never seen that? About Tina? Y'all know who Tina Turner is, right?
Right.
Okay. Her movie, What's Love Got to Do with It? They took her to the salon and they put a relaxer on her head. They left it on too long. She went to rinse it out. She put that water on her head. Her hair came out. She pulled up a whole clump of hair. That's why Tina Turner started wearing wigs. Okay? Just a little tidbit, all right? All right, so the first thing you're going to do, like I said, is 4-section part the hair. Then, starting at the most resistant area, which is the back, you're going to part a 1/2 inch subsection. All right, we're doing the virgin. What does virgin mean?
No chemicals.
No chemicals on it at all. So you're going to skip the root and the end, correct? Why? I can't.
They don't take that one.
Right. The roots and the ends process the quickest. The roots process quickly because it's the closest to the scalp. The heat from the head will heat it up and process quickly. The ends are more than likely split, and the ends are the most fragile. They process quickly as well. Just like a virgin tint to lighten. It's the same exact process, just a different subsection. Does that make sense? Okay, so can somebody tell me how far from the root I should start?
1/2 inch.
1/2 inch. Okay, so I'm going to put it a 1/2 inch away, and I'm going to paint down the hair shaft, correct? How far from the end?
1 inch.
1 inch. So I want you to put your finger there, okay, and have 1 inch left, and just take your mock relaxer and paint the whole shaft of the hair, front and back. You will then take the brush, put it where the product begins, right here, and lay it over, okay? If you y'all saw how it flapped over? If you use too much product, it's gonna flap over. I use too much. And you keep going. Another 1/2 inch. Okay? 1/2 inch away from the roots, 1 inch from the end. Uh-oh. Paint it. Put it where the product begins and lay it over. Does that make sense? Easy peasy, right? Okay, so when you get to the biggest part of the head, which is what? You just had it on the test. Parietal ridge. When you get to your parietal ridge, which is the widest part of the head, we're going to say that we did all this, okay? 1/2 inch subsection. I need you to make sure you're pulling this to the side and you're painting or you're putting product on the sides, okay? If the hair is dry on the sides, there's no product, what's happening? It's not doing anything, right? You have to get product on it in order for it to process. Make sure you get the front and back very well. Now, relaxers are way thicker than this, okay? It's, let me show you as a matter of fact. And then you lay that over. Oh, you don't have any more, I'm sorry. There's a conditioner we used to use called cholesterol. It's really, really thick. And relaxers are really, really, really thick, okay? So if you do a 1/2 inch subsection, it's gonna go through to the bottom. Just flip it and make sure, okay? That is processing correctly. Okay, so can somebody tell me, once you have done all 4 quadrants on the, put in the relaxer on the mid shaft, what are you gonna do then? You're gonna go back at the quadrant you began at, you're gonna do the roots and the ends. Okay, on all 4 quadrants. Once you have completed that, you're going to go back through with your comb. Let's say we went back through and we did our roots and our ends, okay? Once you've completed that, you're going to take your comb, pay attention, and you're going to smooth your roots. Okay? Now, then you're going to let it process according to the manufacturer's instructions, the desired time according to the manufacturer's instructions. Most relaxers, it'll have fine hair, coarse hair, fine, medium, and coarse for the different processing times, okay? If you do it like that and then it's not processed long enough, you're going to do what?
5-minute.
That's for the perm. Yeah, let it process some more. Okay? Does that make sense? Everyone got it? All right, that's a virgin relaxer. So let's do really quick because y'all pretty much got it. Relaxer retouch. On a relaxer retouch, it's the same thing. You're going to start at the most resistant part of the head, which is the back of the head. Okay? It's okay. I know what you meant. What is your subsections? 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch subsections. It's the same, okay? So we're going to start at the most resistant part, which is the back of the head. 1/2 inch subsections. Now, that's a 1/2 inch subsection. Now, someone tell me you're going to do just the root, correct?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think, how many inches of the root should you do? 2. Yes. It used to be 1, and I know the note card said 1, but that was before it was changed. TDLR changed it to 2. So it's 2 inches. Little tidbit. Your comb, your brush, take it to the root, put it here. That's 2 inches. and just paint. Both sides, where the product ends, you're going to fold it over. Easy? Okay, so you're going to go and do all 4 quadrants, 2 inches of just the root. It's just like a bleach retouch, except the subsection is ½ an inch. Okay? And the amount that you paint is 1 inch more. Okay? All 4 quadrants, you're going to let it process. You're going to go back and you're going to smooth each one that you did, okay? To make sure it's the desired straightness, okay? Then after that, just like with the virgin relaxer, you're going to go through, you're going to rinse that hair very thoroughly with tepid water. Who knows what tepid means? Yeah, kind of cool, a little bit cooler than warm. Yeah, exactly. Don't put it on low either. Put that stream on high. We're trying to get a thick substance out of the hair. So you're going to really, really rinse it, okay? Rinse it until you get it all out. Then you're going to shampoo with neutralizing shampoo a minimum of 3 times. Why do you think we do it that many times? To get all the product out, but also what else? Stop it from processing and to bring the pH level back to neutral. See, when you put that relaxer on there, what it's doing is making your hair alkalinic. It's taking you from a neutral pH, which is 7, all the way towards 14. It may not hit 14, but it's taking it past neutral. You have to bring that pH level back down, because if it stays up there, what's going to happen to your hair? It's going to keep processing. It's going to melt. It's going to fall out your head, right? So we want to make sure all that relaxer, just like a perm, all that relaxer is rinsed out and we have neutralized it. It's no longer processing. We brought the pH level back to where it needs to be. After that, we're going to do what? What do you do after shampoo? Condition. Condition, style as desired. Easy enough, right? It's pretty much the same as all the other chemical applications, just a different subsection. Does anyone have any questions? Yes, ma'am.
So when we're doing the 4 quadrants, are we doing like 2 and 2?
Yes.
Like, so is half the head going to be more dry than the other because we're only doing the root on?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, yes,
I
ma'am.
was just making.
So half of the head you're going to do a virgin relaxer, and the other half you're going to do a relaxer retouch. Okay? And if you want to start that, we can. You can start it. Yeah, you go ahead.